What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most requested reviews analysis, so stick around. You don't want to miss this. But before we get into that, if you're considering a purchase, don't miss out on this incredible discount available right now. Check the description below and the pinned first comment. Now, let's not delay any further and jump right into the details.
To get things started, let's hear from our first reviewer.
This reviewer notes that while they depend on reviews, they rarely write them, but felt compelled to give this modem router combo a top rating. They purchased a renewed version of the unit and were thoroughly impressed, as it arrived in what seemed to be brand new condition, from the packaging to the device itself. It has been running with zero problems. A reviewer particularly appreciates its practical features, like the 4 Ethernet ports that provide a stable, hardwired connection for both a VoIP phone system and security cameras. The journey to finding this device began after a so-called service upgrade from their internet provider. Immediately following the outage, their previous modem router, which had worked flawlessly for a decade, was suddenly dead. A technician from the provider claimed the old unit was simply fried, but denied the network changes were the cause, which this client found highly suspicious. This kicked off a frustrating search for a new device. They first bought another model advertised as compatible, only to be told by a support agent after a long and patient phone call that it was not on the provider's very specific and well-hidden list of approved hardware. After returning that first attempt, they finally purchased this particular modem router combo, which was on the approved list. It has delivered perfect performance ever since. For this reviewer, a major motivation was escaping the endless monthly rental fees for the provider's equipment. By owning their own all-in-one unit, they stand to save a significant amount of money over the next several years. As a final observation, they noticed that after the provider's network upgrade, many of the custom-named Wi-Fi networks in the neighborhood were suddenly replaced by default network names from the internet provider, reinforcing their suspicion that they weren't the only customer whose personal equipment mysteriously failed that day.
Let's begin by examining the insights provided by our first reviewer.
This reviewer found their experience with this modem router combo to be overwhelmingly positive, highlighting its straightforward setup and user-friendly nature from the very beginning. This device was purchased to replace a previous model from the same company, which had provided a decade of flawless service, setting a high bar for its successor. Getting the new unit up and running was a breeze. The included documentation was clear, and activation with their internet service provider was a simple and painless process. For this client, the real standout feature was the management software. They found the control panel to be incredibly powerful, offering a deep level of administrative control that is as simple or as complex as one might need. Despite not being an IT expert, our reviewer was able to confidently navigate advanced settings, such as adjusting security restrictions, switching radio channels to avoid interference, changing DNS servers, and even setting up a separate guest network for visitors. At the same time, the software remains very intuitive for those who just want to handle the basics. If all a user needs to do is change the Wi-Fi name and password and leave everything else on the default settings, the device works perfectly well right out of the box. A particularly interesting note from this client was their decision to purchase a renewed unit. They admitted to some initial hesitation about its potential condition, but were pleasantly surprised when the hardware arrived looking absolutely pristine. It was indistinguishable from a brand new product, complete with all the necessary parts, a manual, and most importantly, a special refurbished warranty card directly from the manufacturer. This provided a significant level of reassurance and made the purchase feel like a fantastic and secure value.
Fantastic. Now, let's see what insights our next reviewer has to offer.
This reviewer wanted to share their experience with this combo modem router because it really improved their home Wi-Fi. Right from the start, they noticed a big improvement in both speed and how far the signal reached. Setting it up was pretty simple, and the interface was easy to use, which made managing settings and getting all their devices connected a breeze. What really stood out to our reviewer was its range. They live in a house with multiple floors, and this combo modem router delivers a strong, consistent Wi-Fi signal in every single room. This includes the basement and even the backyard, which were previously dead spots. No more dropped connections during video calls or slow loading times when streaming movies. Overall, this client found this combo modem router to be really reliable, offering fast speeds and excellent coverage. They think it's a worthwhile upgrade for anyone looking to improve their home network without needing to be a computer expert. It's truly a plug-and-play experience, and you will notice the difference immediately.
That's it for today's review. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. I'd love to hear your thoughts, so drop a comment below and let's chat. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.